inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Wow, with all the player movement this offseason, Coach, some teams are clearly still trying to build their chemistry.
Yeah, Kevin, but what's tough is you've still got to try to win games while you're building that chemistry, and that can be a tough balance. It takes time, which is why some organizations prioritize continuity.
Slashing the D to pieces on that drive. Williams is opportunistic on his attacks. It's got the speed to convert.
They get the rebound. Edey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 25 points last game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Count it.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And so here's Memphis. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. SGA's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the determination from Shai? Didn't let the physical defense stop him.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant passes to Jackson. Inside, stolen by Dort. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. Here's Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren can't hit. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different than just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. Third is Chet Holmgren.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Now here's Morant. Last game he had 34 points. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, that's the kind of aggressive play you want to see from Jaren Jackson.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
That's good from Jackson. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
And the shot goes in. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
That free throw good from SGA. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Pass to Jackson from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Hartenstein, and he converts the layup.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Grizzlies trailing. Caldwell Pope outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For three, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 9. Williams for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
He's perfect from the line this time. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Caldwell Pope with it, picked up by Hartenstein. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. There's the pick. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Edey with a screen on SGA. SGA against Morant. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. For the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Case and Wallace in for SGA. Here's Landale. Pass to Jerome. There's a screen by Aldama. Jerome finds Aldama. Just 4 to shoot. Morant, that's for 2. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
In the corner, Wallace with it. The 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And stolen by Wallace. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Caruso against Morant. In the corner, it's Landale. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. In the corner, it's Wiggins. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. Morant outside. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jalen Wells comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Holmgren's checked in. Here's Pippen. Five on the clock. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Williams inside, defended by Aldama. Wallace the pass to Wiggins. From outside the arc, Landale grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Pippen. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the three. Drops in the tray. Holmgren's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out to the right wing. Jerome passes to Wells. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
The Thunder leading by 16. Wallace the pass to Williams. Wallace kicks to Williams. Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Wiggins fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 34 seconds left in the first. Here's Jerome. Wallace covering. Jerome, a screen on Wiggins. Pippen, the pass to Wells. Here's Aldama. No good on the three. Wallace with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Holmgren outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Oklahoma City with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
The Thunder leading by 18. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Williams. Jason Wallace is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Wiggins in at the three. The shot by Williams, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pippen misses. And for the Thunder, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Williams, a screen on Pippen. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Down low, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete. A big man with some big-time hops.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now Jerome. Still yet to score. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Holmgren. And there's Jackson on the assist by Pippen.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Higgins outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 6 points.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Here's Jerome, and stolen by Wiggins. Holmgren left side. Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Second, the Thunder.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The Thunder leading by 18. Wallace outside. Caruso, a screen on Jerome. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the Thunder another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Jerome. And here's Jackson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. That one goes in. Wells has got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Dort. 2 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
And Aldama has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Caruso finds Dort. And here is Wallace, guarded by Morant. Back to Wallace, over Morant, and that one goes long. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And the 7-footer, Santi Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
Oh, the way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
Pippen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Goes up at the stripe. That's short off the rim. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. Over to the left wing. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. Pippen finds Aldama. Now here's Morant for three. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. The Thunder leading by 15. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for three. And it's rebounded by Morant. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's SGA. He's got 8. Holmgren outside. Pass to Wiggins. Holmgren looking around. 4 on the clock to end the cold streak. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The lead now in single digits.
Now you see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
SGA against Morant. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. Williams can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Caldwell Pope outside. Now Edey. On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. And stolen by Williams. Here's Dort. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Morant outside. Right block shot, and Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. GA, you hear about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Now here's Morant. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. On defense, Oklahoma City. They have a 9-point lead. Basket counts. He has 5.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shai.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Morant drives in. Back to Aldama. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Now Aldama. Morant outside. Shoots the 3. Sorber with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Morant against Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Morant with the steal. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back over to you, Kevin.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant with some nice D.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder leading by 7. Now, here's SGA. Williams kicks to SGA. Pass to Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. Memphis has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Now here's Williams. 1:15 left in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Tough play there by Williams. Finishing that one off. Wow, getting fouled.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. No good on the second free throw. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 20-7 run. To the inside. And the dunk by Edey.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The Thunder leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Holmgren outside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
41 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Morant. He has 7. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's SGA. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Morant surveying the D. Jacks up a 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The Thunder leading by 8. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Zach Edey out there with Jackson. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Edey.
What a jam there by Edey. When he hammers it home, you feel the reverberations from here.
The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Over in the corner, Dort. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Morant sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Drills it from outside. He's got 10.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. 13 feet away. It's good. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
Doing his thing with that midi. Williams assertive when it comes to looking for his shot.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Edey. Edey with a screen for Morant. Offline with his 3. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Edey and the dunk by Edey.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Yes, and the foul. That one on Hartenstein.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
For Memphis, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander converts in close.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down. And let's take a look at some numbers for Jackson. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. Taken away by Williams. Here's Dort. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Memphis. The Thunder leading by 6. SGA passes to Williams. Shoots. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Thunder?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now Caldwell Pope following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Using the speed that time, Caldwell Pope got out ahead of the defense to finish off the break.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with the experience that he has. This is a guy who plays with great energy. He's in great shape, and he is tough as heck and is not going to make many mistakes.
The Thunder leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 16 points for him. Holmgren against Jackson. Holmgren can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morant. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Holmgren. Edey can't hit.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Grizzlies trail by 4. To the middle, here's Jackson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Williams.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. understands how to get to the line. Good at using his size to force defenders to compromise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Alex Caruso, who's checked in for the Thunder. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Caruso, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Memphis. A 2-point game. SGA against Morant. Here's Jackson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Thunder shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams. For Memphis, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Outside for Jackson. Here's Edey. Lays it up and banks it in. Edey's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
SGA against Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Here's Morant. Now Edey. He's got 12. Just 5 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Thunder. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, 3 games behind.
And for the Grizzlies, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And the rejection by Holmgren. Fires from deep. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wells dishes to Morant. Back to Wells. Here's Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's SGA in the corner. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Out left to the wing. Wells finds Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Morant outside. Here he goes. Out of hand on it. And they recover it. The second chance effort. Shot clock at 2. Count that bucket. And that's 13 points for John Morant.
Well, that's Morant. Always applying the pressure.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jock Landale's checked in for Memphis. Scottie Pippen comes in for Morant. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wiggins, left side. Launches it. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Wells with it. Williams picks him up. Aldama gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11", and very good behind the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
.129 left in the third quarter. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Puts it up from 17. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
The first one falls. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Pippen. There's a screen by Aldama. Three-pointer. Over Williams. Second shot opportunity. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, terrific work by Aldama to save that possession.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Holmgren the pass to Wiggins. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Memphis, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. The Thunder with the lead. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Kenrich Williams. Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 2-guard spot. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Wells sets the pick for Jerome. 5 to shoot. Jackson has the open look. Connects from 3-point range. Jackson's got 20.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this area.
And here is Williams. pick by Williams. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Jerome passes to Wells. And the Grizzlies another three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now here's Caruso. Outside Williams. Inside, here's Wallace. Lays it up off the glass. Wallace has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Jerome. The three, Pippen. Nice defense from Dort. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Williams against Jackson. Williams kicks to Dort. This one for three. Drains the three-pointer. And now a three-point Thunder lead.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the three from the corner.
Here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. That's now 22 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now here's Williams. In the corner, Wallace with it. Off target from outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
John Morant, he's checked in for Wells. And that one misses.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Morant finds Aldama. Three-pointer. And it's Morant missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's taken away by Wallace. Morant with the steal.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Here's Aldama. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Memphis.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant left side. Pass to Jerome. The shot, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Wallace. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post. I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Morant with it. Now here's Jackson. He's defended by Hartenstein. Hartenstein against Jackson. Lock at 6. And Aldama slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
If you throw that ball anywhere near the rim, Aldama will stuff it.
Here's Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Outside Williams. Back to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Torch gets it to go.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Now here's Morant. And it comes off the front of the rim. Caruso against Pippen. Pass to Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Morant passes to Jackson. Now Aldama. Jackson kicks to Morant. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Now Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got assist number 8 now on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And Jerome drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he comes up with the deuce. SGA's got 15 points here in the second half. And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 3. Pass to Jerome. Outside Jackson. And here's Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Hartenstein finds Wiggins. He's to Holmgren. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Jerome. Outside Jackson. From downtown, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Pass to SGA. Wiggins, a screen on Morant. SGA with the throwdown.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Jackson misses. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 17-6 run. In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good on the three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Jackson. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw. Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And he's good on the second.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein. Edey rips down the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. Now Edey. It's stolen by Hartenstein. All right, here's Williams for 3. It's good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's Morant. Deflects the pass. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Now Williams. Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Williams. And that one is good.
Excellent work by Williams there. When the defense least expects it, he hits them with that pull-up J.
Jackson outside. Morant. Hartenstein with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Holmgren with a screen on Jackson. Now Holmgren. Morant with the steal. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams outside. Holmgren fires. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Let's lose a 3. 3. Good.
Look, Morant is an expert at this. Drawing attention and kicking out to the open shooter.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Dort outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Now Williams following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt. Now SGA. Clock at 4. Here's Hartenstein. From 15 feet away, that shot no good. And the rejection by Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.